Hello, I'm David from Dioc Imports, and today I'd like to show you one of the vehicles that we currently have in stock for sale. Just over my shoulder is a 1988 Toyota mr2 Mark 1 supercharger. This one also has the benefit of T-bar glass roof. So I'm just going to give you a little walk around, show you what it's like inside, and we'll give it a little start up. As I said, this is a 1988 Toyota mr2 Mark 1 supercharger. This is fitted with the 4A GE, ZE is the code for this one with the supercharger. It's a 1.6 16 valve engine. This car only produces 145 brake horsepower, which for today's standards, I suppose people would say it was slow. However, the way this car delivers the power is it's amazing. It's just so nice. It's not rapid, but it's a great fun car to drive, and there is a mild simple modification that you can do, which is a lightweight pulley on the supercharger, and that'll bring you to just shy of 200, which in a car that weighs less than a ton, believe me, can be extremely fun. So I'm gonna show you inside the car, and I'm gonna show you how the glass panels pop out the roof as well. I'll try not to make it too boring, and I've left one of the covers off the passenger side one because sometimes you can kind of fumble about with it and might make the video very boring. So here's the interior for the car. So the interior is in really good shape for the age. It's not mint, but it is in good condition. The seats are in good condition. They're not ripped or teared. There's a little bit of damage here. Well, I wouldn't even say it was damage. It's a tiny bit of wear, really. There are some cracks to the dashboard, which I will have detailed photos for anybody that wants to see them, that's seriously interested in buying the car. This car is pretty standard, other than the Nardi steering wheel and the work equip split rim alloy wheels. It's also got an HKS mushroom filter. So as you can see, the Targa panels, so they've got these really nice covers on them that fit in, and I will show you in a moment how they pop out. Actually, do you know what, let's go for it now. So you see this little button here. I'm gonna have to sit the camera down on the floor and pray that you can actually see whilst I'm doing this. So let's see how this is gonna work. I don't think it is going to work, so I'm going to try it with one hand. So usually I would sit on the driver's seat and look up for doing it. So if I twist this, oh, there we go. So it fell on the camera. So these with the glass panels store behind the seat. So I definitely will pop this down on the floor while I do this, because the last thing I want to be doing is dropping a glass panel. That wouldn't be handy, would it? So there's little buttons on the inside of the glass panels, sort of here where my hand is, and I push that and you pull the little handle and it releases the lock, and then I can lift it up. Now they store really neatly behind the seats, driver and passenger. So pop that out, and then what you really want to do is set that like there, and then it'll sit flush, and the car's, it's actually molded to the contour of the panel, so it fits in there really easily. And then you can just pull the seat back, there you go, and it's secure. I'm just going to quickly do the one on the other side. You may see this one a little bit better. Again, with the handle, pop it up, and he says, there we go. I have to say, when this car first came in, I wasn't 100% sure where the panels went. I was looking for bags and space in the boot for them, because I've had numerous Nissan Fur Ladies with the Targa glass panel, and they store in the boot. They have like straps and they kind of go over each other. So as I said, the interior is in pretty good shape in this. The main sort of, there are some cracks around the panel, around the dash here. There's a little crack in there. There's a small crack here. I've actually got a spare one of these. Excuse me. I've actually got a spare one of these. There's a couple of cracks in the dash there, and there's some marks, but I am being very, very picky. At the end of the day, it's still quite an old car and it's in very, very good condition. There's a few marks down here too. As I said, for anybody that's seriously interested, I'll have detailed photographs of all the imperfections of the car. But it really is stunning. What I didn't do, stupid me, was open. So if we open what's your bonnet, boot and engine bay. So surprisingly enough, this has actually got a really great size boot in it. So if I just show it from the angle there. So I've actually tested this, and you can get, you know, the small trolley cases, you can get 2 small trolley cases side by side in there. So you could easily go away with your partner, friend, for a week or longer, and no problem. So the engine is in here. There we go. Very, very clean in here. This vehicle has just undergone a full major service at our local Toyota main dealer in Elgin. It's had extensive work done, which will be in the description, or you can contact me directly and I can let you know what's been done. As I said, this is fitted with a set of 15-inch work equip split rim alloy wheels, which are in excellent condition, wrapped in Falcon tires all round. And if your partner overpacks like mine does, then you've got an extra little bit of space under the front here. So there's your spare wheel, and as you can see, I mean, you could probably get a bag in there, you know, a couple of bits and pieces. As you can see, it's super clean under here. There's no signs of any corrosion, and the chassis itself as well is also very, very clean. Please get in touch if you want photographs of the underneath of the vehicle. So there we have it, 1988 Toyota mr2 Mark 1 supercharger. If anybody is seriously interested in this vehicle and wants to test drive it, please get in touch. We're located in the northeast of Scotland. I can send you a postcode. If anybody is interested in any other vehicles that we might have in stock, any vehicles that might have coming to the UK, or if somebody would like something to order, please get in touch and I can send you details on our commission or order process, PDF or a link to the website. Details are on there. This really is a phenomenal car. It's probably one of the nicest sports cars that I've driven for a long time. So I'm just going to give it a little start up. Put the key in there, proper old school. And this one's got just over 150,000 kilometers. It's not a lot for a car of this age, and it's genuine mileage. You know, when I was looking for one at auction, I was looking for one that was honest with genuine mileage. There's an awful lot of them that go through with very low miles, and people have this misconception that, oh, it's an auction grade 4, I want an auction grade 4 car, when in actual fact a lot of these auction grade 4 cars shouldn't be auction grade 4 cars. At the end of the day, anybody can take a backhander, and that's why it's so important to have somebody on the ground to look at cars, as we do and a lot of other people do. It's the most important thing. You cannot buy blind, especially when you're buying something like this. You're just asking for trouble. So this hasn't particularly got a loud exhaust note. I'll pop the camera at the back, but when the supercharger kicks in, it is nice. As you can hear, it's actually quite nice. It could do, in my personal opinion, it could do with being a tad louder, but each to their own. And all in all, we have a fantastic, usable, classic sports car that's honest, and it's still got bits and pieces there on it that the new owner might want to do. You know, if they want to make it perfect, you know, there's bits and pieces, but we will, for the asking price, we will address the main areas of paint that do need doing. There's a little bit, you know, there's some lacquer peel on the rear spoiler and a couple of other areas, and we're going to do them. We will include a full detail with ceramic coating and a 6-month warranty on this vehicle. As I said, for the asking price, we will do all that. If somebody wants to negotiate a deal for the car the way it is, then I'm more than happy. But as I said, it's had extensive service and recommissioning work done by main dealer Toyota with all genuine parts. I think there was just a couple of items that I needed to buy from Fensport, but other than that, genuine Toyota, service book stamped by Toyota. Very, very cool. I'm just going to pop the headlights because I've just realised that I haven't done it, and it's probably one of the coolest features of the car. I mean, I drove this back in the dark last night and it was great. So for me, that's it's kind of like being a kid, really, isn't it, with something like that. So anyway, I should end this video really, but there we have it. 1988 Toyota MR2 Mark 1. Anybody interested, please get in touch. This is a fantastic classic sports car that will be reliable at an affordable price, and something that's going to appreciate years to come. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.